Dani, if you're watching this, do better. And also, don't ever release that song. Please. I'm begging you. Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If my intro song didn't let you know what we're talking about Dani-Leigh. And I know you guys are probably like, you're a little bit too late, babes. You're a little bit too late. The news cycle has passed, but I want to talk about it because it's a very important topic about non-Black people inserting themselves into Black culture and profiting off of it and then leaving when it no longer benefits them. And she's the perfect example of this. So I'm gonna catch you guys up. If you don't know what happened, stick around. Stick around and we'll get into it. We're gonna get into it right now. So Dani-Leigh, singer, rapper, choreographer, girlfriend of DaBaby, she basically decided that she was going to make this song called Yellowbone. I would roll the clip, but I first don't have it, and second, the song is really bad. So because of those things, I just am not going to roll the clip. But it was basically Yellowbone is what he want, Yellowbone is what he want, right? And so basically, after she put this whole video, this whole thing together, and she posted it, I think it was on Triller, and then also on her Instagram, people were like, who asked for this song? And why did you make it? And thirdly, it's not even good. Like, babes, it's not good. Please, it's not. And so Twitter was just like up in arms, and I'm gonna get into that. But here's a few of my favorite screenshots. Just a few of them, as you can see. I just wanted to post them. I thought they were really funny. Everybody was just upset because first, no one asked for this, and second, light-skinned Black people are the last ones who need hype based off colorism. Yeah. So it was just a very weird situation. Her apology was just not good. It was lacking. Her team did not know how to create an apology that actually made sense and that would make people actually forgive her. Like, she couldn't refer to her Black friends as Black. She was like, I have melanated friends. I'm dating a chocolate man. I'm just like, and then also while wearing box braids, like, girl, what are you doing? Like,
you done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
It was just a mess. It was a mess. And so I wanted to talk about it because of the fact that there are non-Black people who love to insert themselves into Black culture and they love to profit off of Black culture. And when it's time to actually help solve issues that plague our community, they're ghosts. You don't see them anywhere. They just are like, pieces, deuces, we're out of here. One thing that I didn't like about her apology was that she said, oh, I didn't know. And it just sounds like a really bad excuse. Because first of all, how do you not know? You are from the Dominican Republic, which obviously has Black Latinas and non-Black Latinas as yourself. Second, there are basically a lot of Black Latinas who've spoken up about colorism, who've spoken up about these issues, and your excuse of not knowing is just not enough. The thing that was really funny about her whole apology about this whole situation was that she was like, I'm Dominican, so da-da-da. You're not Black. You posted your Ancestry.com results, and you're 21% Black. Not even enough for the quadrant, babes. Not even enough for the quadrant. And being Dominican is a ethnicity, not a race. Let me say that again. Being Dominican is an ethnicity, not a race. Being Dominican is an ethnicity, not a race. You are a white Latina. White as day. Your parents are both white. Girl, stop the madness.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Racism and colorism exist in the Dominican Republic. The history of that country is littered with anti-Black and anti-Haitian laws. And for you to say that you didn't know is just not a good enough excuse. Either you knew or you didn't care, or you're willfully ignorant. Both of them are just equally as bad. Non-Black people profit off of Black culture and then leave when it's convenient. Yeah, it's wrong. And then to also come up with a song that basically highlights a huge issue within the Black community because you want to give praise to a group of people who are always given praise.
That doesn't make no sense. My man.
And this is why, like, sometimes people are like, we need to gatekeep things within our community. We need to not allow everybody into our community because things like this happen where a woman who is a white Latina feels connected to a culture that she truly is not connected to, and then writes a song to do what? To uplift light-skinned women? We don't need it. As a person from the light-skinned community, we are good. We don't need any more songs uplifting us. We are fine. I promise you. We get a lot of attention without these songs. And these songs just highlight how big colorism is within our community. Because dark-skinned women do not get this type of praise. Because of the situation, I wanted to talk about colorism. So colorism is a prejudice or discrimination within a racial group or ethnic group favoring light-skinned people over dark-skinned people. I remember one of my really good cousins who I grew up with telling me stories about the things that she heard as a child, from elementary school to high school and even probably beyond that. The thought of her being inferior because of the color of her skin was enforced. People would tell her, you're only pretty for a dark-skinned girl. You know, you'd be so much prettier if you're a few shades lighter and all this stuff. And I would hear her cry about this stuff, being ridiculed for the color of her skin just because she was darker. And when light-skinned girls are saying, oh, I was bullied for being light-skinned, all that stuff. Baby, I'm sorry, that sucks. It really does. Truly, I apologize. That is horrible. But it does not compare to what dark-skinned women have gone through. Dark-skinned women are discriminated against even at a young age. They are 3 times more likely to experience punishment in school than light-skinned girls. They are more likely to experience wage and punishment inequity. They're more likely to face negative experience within the criminal justice system. They're more likely to go to jail and have longer sentences. They're more likely to be seen as less professional and less intelligent. There's so many issues because of colorism. So when you say I was bullied for this, yes, it sucks. But go to therapy and get over that. Your experience does not justify or validate you making fun of a dark-skinned woman because of her skin. It does not validate the hundreds of years that dark-skinned women have felt overlooked and undervalued. It doesn't validate that. It doesn't. I remember reading this article about how colorism is so prevalent within the dating world. This woman was telling me how it's either she's fetishized or she's discarded. So either someone loves her because she's darker and they'll compare her to food and all this other stuff, or they'll say you're too dark for me to like. Like, that's such a hard thing to navigate, and it's probably really confusing to be able to read those messages, like, and to find the right person. It's not only within the dating community, beauty community as well. They just started to expand makeup shades. What they need to do is stop having each shade be a food. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of seeing it. Let's find different adjectives, guys. Let's please find different adjectives. Please, I'm begging you. There are other words that you can use. Even with the film and TV industry, light-skinned women are seen as the representation for Black women. It's just like, no, we need more. We need darker shades. We need more shades. Light skin is not the only shade in the world. It is not the only representation that we need. We need more. And you can do better. Like Netflix, almost every single show that I've seen with a Black female lead has been a light-skinned woman. Like, that's a problem. We need better representation. And so when Beyonce's song, Brown Skin Girl, became popular, it's because someone was finally saying, hey, your skin is beautiful. I see that skin as being powerful. I see that skin as being worthy of love and praise and attention. But yeah, this whole thing with Dani-Leigh was just very not needed. Light-skinned women do not need another anthem. Society's already telling us these things. We do not need you to tell us to, I promise. We need more anthems for dark-skinned and brown-skinned girls. That's what we need. I hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video, and I hope you guys like and subscribe. I'm gonna put it somewhere over here. I I hope you guys tune back in next week with a new video. Thank you guys. Love ya.